Hey everybody, Blackfox here. I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Marlee. Uh, Marlee is a French Vardo. We call her that because we name every one. We let our customer name them if they want, but everyone has its own little personality, and so we name it. This one turns out to be Marlee. So here she is, sitting on my trailer. That's the beauty of the way I build these. If you notice right there along that area, there's a beam. That beam allows the whole structure to be very flexible flexible in the sense that it can be placed somewhere permanently, or it can be loaded on a trailer and moved around, like this one is. We built this trailer specifically to load these and unload them. So it has a winch and it's solar operated. The batteries never go down, and I don't have to worry about hooking them up on my truck. And that is Sprocket the rocket dog. And that one is Ghost, and he is our resident bobcat mix, and he's the biggest baby you ever saw. On with the show. This one has a metal roof. It's insulated inside. It's set up so that it can be used year-round. And it's just adorable. We love it. Got the window over the bed in the back. It is air conditioned. It can be plugged in. You can see it got shore power. Wherever you put it, you just plug it in. You've got all your power lights and places to charge your phone and all that. It could easily be converted over, and really wouldn't take much converting. Just add some solar panels and a charge controller, and we could have this all solarized. Much like my trailer for mobility, to be able to deliver these and move them, set them up. By the way, these can be delivered just about anywhere. The big box right here contains my battery setup and the solar panels. The solar panels keep the battery charged, so I don't have to worry about hooking a wire from my truck to it. The batteries always stay hooked up. I have the wire run so that I can do that, but why bother? If it sits for a while, it keeps itself charged up. And the green box, that's a junction box. I need to paint it, but that is that's where all the wires come in and then break up. I just put that on there to keep everything weather tight. There's a spacer box right there where I keep spare tire and all that. And then, of course, the Vardo just backs right up against that. I call it a Vardo because it basically fits the layout inside. There are those that will argue about it and say no, that it's not, but it is what it is. As you see, you could easily use it for a hunting lodge, a campground rental, or even a guest house sitting out back. Be great for that. Actually, it's just the right size. It's 5 feet by 7 feet at the footprint, but of course you can see as it goes up toward the middle height, it widens. And guess what? It is the perfect length inside across it this way so that it fits a standard bed perfectly. So that's it's very roomy inside. We'll go in there in a second. Of course, there are my signs. And okay, now this is a little step up here because we're not on a good level spot. So let me climb up in here, open the door. Everything works really smoothly. And of course, there's the inside. I hope those lights don't glare too bad. I want you to be able to see inside. Okay, so right inside the door, on the right, is a tiny little closet. One could easily modify that and put a composting toilet in there just to make things convenient if you really wanted to. And to the left of the door are the gorgeous little cabinets, little kitchen area, so that you can store a few goods. Got a copper metal back to it, backsplash. And of course there's your pretty little countertop. And we've got one drawer. I decided to leave this one as a blank. It's just a phony drawer, so that you could put a sink right there if you wanted to. The options there. And of course underneath, got a little storage here. And spin around, we've got pine wood floors on it, on the floors. Seats on both sides. This layout with the bed up high, the table that slides out, drawers on the side, that's very reminiscent of a Vardo or a sheep wagon, sheep camp wagon. Well, there's several different ways to call it depending on who you are and where you're at. And of course, this one has a twin size bed, uses a standard twin size mattress. And as you get in here, you can set up, turn this light on, maybe might help a little. There we go. Now, it's all insulated. Nice cozy little sleeping area. Got electric power up there, little window, and as I said, this is a standard twin size mattress. These can be built with any standard size mattress. So I mean, you can make the bed double that size if you wanted. But it does eat up your seating area and living space out here. So these little seats here have storage underneath on all of them, here and here. We put a little shelf up there. My grandson was over and he had to camp out in it, so we put this up and we had a TV on it for about a weekend. And the little table, if you just reach right there and pull it right out, it comes all the way out, like so. Now you can sit there and play games or eat dinner, whatever, and then just push it back in out of the way if you want. We also incorporated some storage underneath here, so you could put your game pieces or whatever. And that just folds right down, and then you just slide it right back in, just like that. Works really smooth. And we put some really long long drawers. One on each side. And that the drawers are actually the complete depth of the bed. So wanted to use all of that storage space that we could. And of course one of my signature things is the little mountain laurel handles and pulls that we put on things. As I said, the right side bench is almost a foot longer than the one on the left. I just figured any extra seating would be good. These can, as I said, these can be pretty much arranged any way you want them. And then we put, let me turn one of these off so you can see the wood. We put a kind of a divider in so that the bed can be a little bit more private. And of course, you can close the curtains. It's already got curtains, so that's all closed up and just cozy, as snug as a bug in a rug. And underneath, there's lots of storage down here too. I've got dehumidifier in there because this is just the dampest time of year. Put one of those little stick-on lights just to light it up. The little light coming through the wall there, that's where the electric wires come in. I see somebody didn't get that caulked. I'll get that caulked today. Turn that back off. And now we'll spin around and looking out the door. Look at those beautiful little cabinets. Got uppers and lowers. Put a hot plate there. And a little sink. Maybe up in one of the cabinets you could put your water bottle and just have running water if you wanted it. I mean, it can be modified any way you want to do it. If you want to add full high pressure water into it, you could. And of course, there's the closet. And see the ceilings. They're all styrofoam panels covered with fabric. So it keeps it nice and toasty in here. But anyway, here we are at the end of another great video. I want to thank you so much for coming by today and watching my work. It just gives me a thrill to no end to build something so awesome, so cool that people just love them. When I take them down the road, oh my goodness, it's a show in itself. And we did put this one in the parade this year in our local Veterans Day parade, and it was a big hit. So anyway, Blackfox here, signing off, and hope to hear from you. You have a great day.